Mic check 1 2. Mic check 1 2. Alright, sounds good. Mic check 1 2. Hello everyone, this is J-Pop, and today's stream is gonna be pretty chill. Come right out and say it. This stream is just for just to kick back, do some things. Hopefully I get a chat that I can talk with, because that's all that today's really gonna be about. In the meantime, I will have some practice with Super Mario Bros. 1. I've been practicing offline for a while, and I still need a lot more practice to try to improve my time. I need a lot. I need a lot of practice. There are a lot of tricks and techniques that I'm not even close to sniffing or figuring out yet. So this is mostly going to be a practice session. Maybe at the end I'm going to try to give some runs and see the fruits of my labor if possible, but I'm not sure just yet what I'll be able to achieve. But that's it. Let's just get started with some practice. The main focus of my practice is gonna be some pipe jumps. I'm not gonna practice any flagpole glitches or anything like that. I'm gonna try it right now, and I failed. I need a lot of work with my pipe jumping. So hopefully that skill gets a little bit better today than it ever has. It's just practice right now, so I'm not doing any splits. I also have a save state button set up so I can practice. See, I need to be able. What's up, Donut? How are you doing today? This is just a chill stream. trying to get that corner pipe jump, but then I need to also get that jump afterwards. Oh, also need to not fuck that up. Because you can jump, 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 or something off the corner of that. Save state's disqualified! This is practice. Practice. Hello, Gamba. I am currently practicing my corner pipe jumping, which needs a lot of practice. Everything is good, especially after the run last night. I'm still riding that high. Ah, I jumped right into the piranha plant like an idiot. See, there we go. See, we need a jump, 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 so that we can keep going. Ah, fell on the bottom of it. Final Fantasy IV seed that you had to concede within 90 minutes of it. It's tough when you just get the C's that just, missed. Make you concede. Runs that ending concession don't get uploaded. Just went so bad, delete the VOD, pretend it never happened. And after you get enough, jeez, I keep doing that. Hello, Faithy. Is this Zelda? Yes. This is one of them Zelda, Halo, Smash Brothers. We're just chilling, hoping to get some conversations with the chat, and I get a little bit of practice in. I've been practicing a lot. I was trying to get the skills to improve my time, or at least be competitive to it. And even after well, that's the second successful attempt. After 10 hours, I've been successful of doing these pipe jumps like 1 out of every 8 times, so it's still not enough. Because I think this is the next step to my time improvement, is getting these corner pipe jumps down. I've done it 3 times now. Woohoo! Blah. At the end of this practice, I will try to string together some runs and see if the fruits of my labor work out. You know, doing this practice, not that I didn't before, I've gained a lot of respect for the practice that real speedrunners have put into it. I get that people who hate themselves play Go, but do that in other games. all of us that do play Go, we look towards the professionals. And sometimes, like, when they make the moves, it's like, I could do that, but, like, you'll never find the move yourself if you actually need to in a match. Yamba and I have been masochists in doing our 7 Saga randomizer seed runs. God, it's like a frame perfect jump at the end of that. Like, I would say the front, I have like a 2 frame window, but on the back end it's just 1. It's more of the spacing in this first jump. And also, I jump over completely sometimes. Gamba is my new hot rival. He is taken by my fake world record randomizer. It doesn't actually exist yet. There aren't any rules for it or anything yet. Alright, so 4 times I've been successful. I'm gonna hop over to another world. Start practicing over there. Lots of practice to be done. Run into that. Yeah, I haven't seen anything on world records or any percents or the rules or anything like that. That's why I call it a fake world record, because it's not actually acknowledged yet. You don't mind, world record holder. And I thought like that too. I'm not trying to be like all conceited or, or anything like that. But I was like, ain't nobody got a time like mine. Nobody. I've been working hard at this. For funsies, I'm gonna try practicing the wrong warp. Let's see if I can get it. Nope. Is this enough? Hey, I did a wrong warp! First time, on my way, baby. You want to get to 1Q? Where are you currently, Faithy? Weren't you Faithishly? Or is that another one, or am I just dyslexic? Oh, this ain't gonna work. That's definitely not gonna work. You got rid of the Ishley. So, okay, so that is you. I really try to remember, that's gonna be bad. Try to remember my chat viewers. I just, I don't have good memory. That's too far. 9Q before they changed the ranking system. How long ago? Because I remember them changing the ranking system, but I think that was like 2 years ago. If there's another change to the ranking system, I haven't seen it recently. How do I handle that jump? Oh, so they did in January. This ain't gonna work. Oh, it might work. Nah, it's too far. Screen scroll too far. I wonder if my rank has changed. 15 Q. I think I'm 11 or 10 Q. I think on Foxy I'm like 15 or something like that, but I haven't played that many games on Foxy. Nah, this ain't far enough. You also gotta stop so that the screen doesn't scroll. I'm single digit Q now. I did it! I did it! I finally broke into the single digits. That's like an orange belt in martial arts. Maybe not. Maybe it's like a green. And I'm only a yellow belt in jiu-jitsu. See, I thought I saw it and I thought it would be easy to execute. Like, you just run off the edge and then turn, but I think this is like you need a turn and jump kind of execution. I love Go, and I'm not exactly sad, but my motivation for Go has changed. See, that I ran head into it, and that's why I'm not streaming Go right now. My study of the game, I'm not studying anymore. So I'm definitely not in practice, so if I ever come back, and I might come back, I don't know where the Go landscape will be. Probably still attacking everybody's 3-3s, which is that still on the rage? Cause that's what everybody follows the bots now. So is everybody still attacking the 3-3s? See, if I don't try to do it, I went too far. I gotta never did stuff by the book. I had to move left. That probably ruined it. There's so much. I wish I had like a class, almost like you just lecture, like practice this Joseki, practice this Joseki, like there's this thing that I found many years ago. It was called like Joseki Farm or something like that, and it was a cool thing where you'd make a move and then it would start making moves and fill out a Joseki, and then you had to like fall into it. But there were like a couple Josekis that like went on for forever, and then like it didn't end. Or if it just ended, it was like the end of the programming, but it was like faulty. It also wouldn't teach you what the Joseki was that it was trying to go for or finish, or what the next step would have been. Like something like that would have been really nice to test you and then help build your skills. Crazy Game it gets an AQ where you killed 4 out of the 6 groups. You need to play a game and look it up afterwards. Yeah. I wish there was just something that trained me in Joseki, because then I could spend hours doing that. And I wonder if this is faster. Well, not anymore, but there's so many variations, and I don't want to do no Taishas or anything like that. Taisha, see, that's a pipe that I need to corner pipe jump. Taisha's like a flex. I've studied harder than you. See, I got one corner pipe jump. That was good. Look him up without understones. It's weird to look at. Yeah. I keep looking at the chat. Around 24 Josekis. Around 200 of them. And no corner pipe jump. And a lot of Josekis go in and out of style. I mean, when I got into Go, everything was like 3-4 and high approach. Now everything's low approach. And besides the very first Joseki that everybody learns, the basic 3-4 Joseki, I don't know much of the 3-4 Joseki. And then once I get pincered, see that one I can't pipe jump, corner pipe jump. The kite, it's the 3-4 and then you approach low and then you back off with a knight's move. They go into your corner, you do a diagonal, and then they make a base. Is that called the kite? See, that one you jump over, full. There's a way to get this third Goomba to not spawn, and I don't know what that is. I'm sure you know the Joseki, Faithy. They have a 3-4, you approach low on the other 3-4, you know, so that on their enclosure. They back off, they back off onto the second line with a knight's move off of their 3-4. They make a knight's move into your corner. Then you diagonal onto the 3-3, and then they make a 2-space base. It's 4-4 into knight approach, knight back. So it's the same thing. You know, I've seen the Joseki both in the 3-4 and the 4-4. So it probably is kite or kite. Is it kite? Since it's Japanese, I assume it's like kite, pronunciation-wise. There's some Goombas that I need to stomp on, so that this third Goomba doesn't jump, because it messes with your ability to run in full jump. up there. I just looked all of this up. I think I accidentally did the first 2 parts of Joseki correctly. If you kind of have some understanding of the moves and how they're played, you can very easily fall into a Joseki, especially some of the basic ones. Looks like a kite that you fly in strings. I jumped right in the middle of that. I'm kind of glad you've seen a little bit of my Go. Just to know that it exists out there. That's all that I'm particularly good for. But, Go is like an easy game to learn, but incredibly hard to master, and, it's, you know, I mean, I was originally a chess mind, and when I found Go, for 2 reasons, well, one reason that spurred on the second reason. The first reason is I watch anime and I watch Hikaru no Go, so I wanted to learn how to play Go. But what interested me about Go was how deep the game is for how simple it is. You know, unlike chess, everybody gets to make the same move, which is placing down a stone. But it's how all those stones work together to play the game. And the vision, the anticipation, you know, the circumstances of how and why you need to do stuff, is so vast. And, like, it took, there was never really a good AI that could beat pros, that could even beat really strong players, until recently. And probably the last 5 years recently, starting with AlphaGo, who beat a legend, a living legend, 4 out of 5 games. And Leela has come up. There are other ones as well. And it's just, it's another, like, just like how Twitch has enabled video game and speedrun streamers and all that stuff, it's enabled unique types of entertainment. You know, there's the argument, what could be fun about watching somebody play a video game? And, like, if they're really good at it, it's very entertaining. And Go is popular vastly in the Asian countries, obviously. They have tournaments, you know, they have titles, they have, some of the biggest, you know, people will watch, there's newspaper articles about it, there's so much. The competition is so tight there. And the rest of the world is starting to get involved and catching up. Go grew a lot on Twitch, and a lot of Twitch viewers like you, Faithy, and others came to watch me play Go. And just the exposure of being out there, more people are playing, and it, like, its popularity has grown. Chess has been dominant for so many years, But most people don't know about Go, and like you, Gamba, it's like, oh, there's Othello, and a lot of people sometimes look at the board and stuff and think Othello, but it's not that game. And you don't put pieces in the squares like in Othello. You put them on the intersections of it. You know, that throws people off as well. I like how deep the game is, to be honest. I know never be high down, but still the progress. Progress is always fun. Watching yourself improvements is always fun, no matter what it is. And hello, Shibby. No waifu chopping. Maybe we'll see the princess if I ever finish a world. But there's this idle game that I liked playing. It was called NGU Idle. NGU standing for Numbers Go Up, and I think it's like the basics of idle games and like RPGs and things like that, where you like seeing the numbers go up. Well, in Go, you start by the numbers going down, and then it goes back up. Say, yeah, the Urameshi sword get longer. It's exciting to see that. It's exciting to see progress. And you know, with speedrunning, like, it's exciting to see the times go lower and lower, making progress, you know. Watching the times that no gold percent go down now to an hour 24 is it's exciting. And watching your progress go from 25Q to 6Q to hopefully eventually 1Q, and then eventually make the Dons. If I could also skip the star, because there's a corner pipe jump that I need right here. Fuck. I gotta figure out where to land now. There will be plumbers trying to go fast. That looked good too, right? This is practice right now, and I've been practicing my quarter pipe jump because to me that's my next step in my evolution of Mario speedrunning. See, we got a good corner pipe jump. Let's see if I can do it again, because that's what practice is about. Fuck! You invaded my corner, my 3-point. We forgot. I have that corner enclosure. with the good old Kosumi, you fool! Omae wa mou shinderu. It's, you know, it's Go is like such an interesting thing when somebody invades you and you really feel like that they shouldn't. I know all of us in our heads is like, I'ma kill that MF. I'ma kill that guy. Who does he think he is? You can't play a move like that. Ah. And I imagine that, I'll play Go again at some point in my life. I don't think it'll ever truly go away. And it's like, yo, I'm not... For any of those that have watched Hikaru no Go, you know, I'm not a part of the endless walk. You can see that slow motion speed up effect. The Buzzy Beetle, there are two things. The very first time I jumped on the Buzzy Beetle, I didn't slow down. The second time I did slow down, so I wonder if there's like, if I need to be the right pixels. It might be more pixel perfect than, it seems. No, that fell short. I'm gonna try to give it a couple more tries, and I haven't been doing that quarter pipe jump. I'm just like looking up at chat and that I just effed up. Yeah, if it was SMB3, you would hold down the jump button, but it's not like that in Mario 1. I believe it's like that, though, in Mario 35. Where if you jump on something and hold the jump button, you continue to jump higher. I know, I need some bite resistant trousers. Aw, come on, jump. But you know what, just like Go, just like speedrunning, mostly anything that I do, it's like I'm not trying to be professional. I'm not trying to be the absolute very best. You know, we do it because we enjoy it, and it's fun to see the progress. The more you do stuff, you know, the improvements, and like doing that is fulfilling, it's exciting, it brings you happiness, and it's, you know what? It's okay that you're not number one, the end all be all. There's always somebody chasing you, even if you are, and the fight never really ends. And you know, it's just enjoying what it is. And you know, anybody that has ever trained in anything, like if you look back to from where you started to how you ended, or how you currently are, you know, it's that nothing you ever truly put work into ever really goes to waste. You know, it really isn't. You know, with Shimmy, with playing Hunt, I played for like Hunt, not it's PvP VE, old cowboy guns out in the bayou, and when I was playing with him and Aegir, for like the first 3-4 months, man, I was lucky if I ever got a kill. I was basically dead weight. I was basically the medic because I wasn't good at all. And hell, just yesterday, part of Gambo why I said I spent all the magic, because there was a match where Shimmy and our other partner were down, and it's just me, 3-on-1. I have, but like I'm not very big. I'm not very good at clutching that kind of stuff, and I did. One guy came down. He has a big old. It's called a bomb lance. It's like a big old spear thing. Tried to cut me down, and I had double pistols. He came running at me, and I'm spamming the bullets as quick as I can. I mean, I must have missed the first 4, 5, 6 shots, but I got the last 2 in on him before he closed the gap and got me. And then there was somebody above. He had moved down below, and I kind of noticed it. I put on knuckles, dusters, you know, brass knuckles. Turned the corner, saw him, bam! Punched him in the face. Got him, right? And there, I was able to pick up it's called the bounty, and it gives you dark sight. Basically, I get like this orange haze, and I can kind of see where people are if they're within range. So I saw where the last guy was. Shimmy had already downed that guy once before, so his max health, which is 150, and it could have been less, we don't actually know, but it would be at most 125. It could have been at 100 or less. I picked up a gun that did like 130 damage or something like that. So under those conditions, it's a one shot if I hit him in the body. Saw where he was, and he wasn't moving, so I'm like, he's waiting for me to look. So I gotta look and shoot. Looked, shot, got him right in the chest. And I was like, yes! Like, I clutched a 1v3, like, and this is like a year after, the, you can if you want to. Sometimes we do, sometimes we don't. I'll leave that up to you. My son is cooking fried rice right now, and he was asking for some ingredient options. I'll leave it up to him. But like, the improvement, the moments, you know, in Go when you finally get a huge kill, when you are able to like find a way to live in a space, you know, where he needed you dead. It's one of those situations where if you live, he dies, you know, kind of deal. And I'm not talking about when you're at the low level, I'm gonna throw stones in here and try to live when you obviously shouldn't be able to live. But, you know, a very legit maneuvering, and it's, when you get better and you have more moments and enjoy it, those are yours. That's what you made. And like, no, you may not be able to clutch all the time. You may not be good as all these other professionals or high-level skill players or those that have been doing it longer than you. But, you know, if you're in martial arts, you're a yellow belt and you go against a brown belt, and you know, he's whooping your ass all the time. But you get enough practice in, and then you nail him with a move. Nice and clean. You got him, and it's like, you know, when you're a beginner, that would have never happened before. But now you have the skill set to actually do that, you know? And it's, I think that's what this is all about. You're 7Q in Kendo. I wonder what I technically am. Cause like, double brown is like 1Q. Cause black belt is 1 dan. And that's actually what it is, because there's actually 10 degrees of black belt. And each degree of black belt is a dan. So, you know, 1 dan, 2 dan, 5 dan, 7 dan. There is a 10 dan, which is like in Go, rare to achieve. For Q, I think double brown would be 1Q. Brown would be 2Q. Green would be like 3-4Q. Juju has his promotion for a brown belt. In martial arts and in 10 down is usually honorary. From my understanding, from what my sensei said, black belts, the belt changes as you go up black belt degrees. And when you get to 10 dan, your black belt actually is part black and part white. Like, like you start at white belt, right? And then you go through all the colors and go through all the blacks, and it like circles back around to white belts. Like it starts again from the beginning. That's most of what I remember of the conversation, and it might be honorary. It might, you know, I'm not exactly sure. I'm just the lonely yellow belt. I don't exactly know. But Donuts, when it comes to belts and certain rankings, they have a system where there's a Q and then there's a Dan section. Black belt is Dan, and it's first degree black belt. And then they have second degree, third degree, 2 Dan, 3 Dan, 4 Dan, all the way up to 10. That's that side. Before you hit black belt, you're a Q. In a game called Go that we play, you start off at 25 Q, which is the bottom. You know, as you get better, your number goes from, when you get better, the number goes down. 25, 20, 17, 15. I'm like 11, 10-ish. Faithy is my senpai. He is 6Q. You go all the way down to 1Q, and around 3Q, 2Q, 1Q is probably the equivalent of a brown belt. So, and then when he makes black belt, he becomes a Dan, and then it goes up. Then it goes, numbers go up from there. And I'm gonna, hold on, I'm gonna scroll up on the chat, because I know I missed some stuff. You're 7Q in Kendo. 7Q is the first rank you get. Oh, okay. And that might be it. And that might be by belt color. Depending on how you do it, have somebody actually official say it. You know, I I say this all the time. A white belt doesn't know anything. A yellow belt knows he doesn't know anything. That's just about the difference between that. So good luck to Juju getting that brown belt. I hope to see a little bit of video. That's how this conversation started. Yep. This is just, we're chilling and we're chatting today. I'm getting some practice in, but hey, there's no serious gaming. You know, let's just hang out, you know. Have a good time. Mostly, if my Twitch and my streams can make everybody's day a little bit happier, a little bit brighter, you know, a little bit of distraction if you need it, seeing loved ones like you, Donuts, and Faithy, who has come by my channel for years, long before and now currently, you know, like, it's like seeing an old friend. That's what today is all about. Let's see. There's one thing I miss about all games now. You miss the feeling of playing games for the first time, and like the very first time that you played a game. Yeah, when you play a game, there's nothing like the very first time, you know, of all games that you play. You know, we've played platformers now for years, and it's like enjoying a platformer, unlike the very first time playing Mario, you never get that feeling back. And playing puzzle games and playing fighting games. God, fighting games, when I got into fighting games, racing games like Mario Kart, you know, like going into when you have shooters for the first time. There's nothing like it. Business management games, and there's always new twists and turns on games, but like, you know, for a lot of us that have played video games for all of our lives now, I mean, I'm always so like, when I look at games, I'm like, oh, okay. Like, I get it because I've played those games before. Like, I played a lot of fighting games, played a lot of Marvel vs. Capcom 2 and all that stuff. But like, when Dragon Ball FighterZ came out, I never played it. And one of my coworkers, he wanted to see how good I was. One of the other coworkers basically had an idea, knew how good I was, never played it whatsoever. Asked a couple questions about the buttons, how to activate some stuff, and I was like, okay, I'm good to go. Fucking, I knew how to throw it down, you know. And I tried to get a super big hype combo, and I dropped it. But it looked amazing all the way up until that point. And, you know, we've played them before. Like, you know, sometimes with some games, it's like, I've played this before, you know. It's fine, but I have played it before. Let me go through more of the chats. I'm like ways back. You're a self-trained boxer, Having power is scary, especially in boxing. When somebody hits you with power, there's somebody in jiu-jitsu, she's a green belt now, was orange belt when I got there. When it comes to grappling, she's okay. I mean, she definitely has some talents. But like when I heard her practice kicking against the heavy bag, like there in martial arts, there's grappling and sports jiu-jitsu. There's like jiu-jitsu and sports jiu-jitsu. The one is just the grappling part. Sports jiu-jitsu is closer to MMA. There are some rules against it. I've never participated, so I don't clearly know. But there's striking involved, right? And when we were practicing that, because it's still important to learn and practice it. It's not the main focus, but it's still important to practice. When she kicked, holy shit! My goal was to not get kicked. Not like that. Not like how she was practicing. Because, man, she could kick. Like, holy crap. The power in her legs. Scary. Scary, scary, scary. Started last year in March. I had 6 trainings. 1 year due to COVID. Yeah, all that worked for me is my weight sit on someone that they don't normally get up. Having a weight advantage is a very, very big deal. I did collegiate wrestling in high school, and you guys may not believe it or may not even be able to imagine it. I was very, very tiny for most of my life, behind a lot of my peers. By the doctors, I was 3 years behind all of my peers. And we're talking like 9th grade. The lowest weight class they had was 103 pounds. And I come into 9th grade, 4'2", 52 pounds. Like, I lost every wrestling match that year. Every one of them. Ooh. And, it's not salty? Okay. And, what was I saying? I got distracted. Crap, I forgot. I forgot. Oh, I was 50 pounds, so everybody was twice my size. Like, being able to use your weight is very, very, very big. Very, very big. And very, very valid. Learning how to sit on people properly is a skill. It's a very strong skill. And admittedly, I mean that half seriously and half kappa. But it is. I wouldn't joke on anybody sitting on you that can do that. Okay, now I can scroll down on part of the chat. pandemic times have me back up. Yeah, you know what? I've been working out. I've also been practicing my grip strength, which is great for martial arts. And because just like Zero, I've been doing this workout, and I've been talking with my sensei, which, by the way, Donut, that's Derek. And Sensei's actually my peer from high school, same age. He's now like a 3rd degree in jiu-jitsu and 2nd degree in aikido, something like that. He's really, really good now, and been talking with him and extending my workouts. And because of it, I claim that my man boobs have basically gone away, or they're heavily reduced, and I'm really, really happy about that. Like when I lay down and my hand just is on my chest, like I don't feel this blob anymore. It's like mostly flat. I'm so proud of it. Trying to work out during this pandemic, and it's hard. It's hard. But I'm trying to come out of this pandemic better than how I went into it, and hopefully it's physically for my sake. Pounds in normal units. Okay, so we have American pounds, and then the rest of the world kilograms. Us ignorant Americans need help with the conversion, or use Google. You'll have the video. Can't wait to see him kick my ass. Well, you know what? I could run faster than him. I'm pretty sure of that. And if not, I have a car and I could drive. Alright, Donut? See him catch me now. I would like to. Mostly because I want to go all dad. And he may be able to punch and kick me, but he doesn't know the El Choclo. And I know you can imagine it. I'm going to put him in the backbreaker. And then I'm going to pick his bookers and feed it to him. Yeah, that's what's coming. You'll know that's what's coming. He doesn't know. He doesn't know how we roll. How about you actually make Mario fix some plumbing? Shooter. Can't say that about Hunt. Is fairly unique. It made my friend play Witcher 3, and she never played any game before. I realized that then that stuff like space is jump and isn't logical. You know, it's like, what are the controls? What are the buttons? You know, like, old school, like, the arrow keys were for movements, but it's changed and now it's WASD. Like, because left hand and right hand on mouse. It's so common these days. It almost will never be the arrow keys ever again. I find that weird when sometimes I play some of the old, like, Wolfenstein 3D games. How it's the arrow keys where you run and not the WASD. I mean, knowing the controls, it's a big thing, you know. It's like, that's why I like with fighting games when, once I know the buttons, get a couple, okay, I know what the buttons, now I know what I'm doing. It's because of all the experience I've ever done before. When it's brand new, like, you're just lost. Really lost. I guess on my Sunday punch, they probably aren't getting up. Other than that, got very, so it's like, you just gotta be real intimidating, right? Get that one in and be like, oh, okay, they bought the bluff, I've got nothing left. I'm almost caught up with the chat. If only I can land it. Game up. You. Yeah, I know. The game gave up on me. It's like, fine, if you're not gonna play, jerk. We're going back to the title screen. You hope that he can outrun you. You know, it's not you I try to hope to outrun, Gamba. It is the zombie apocalypse. I hope I can outrun them. In In my day, yeah, in my day I could keep running too. Now I'm old and basically out of shape. That ain't happening. You want the boob? You don't want my boobies though. We want boobs, but not mine. I think we all could agree to that. Things get back to normal. Finally going to join a gym, commit to a full-on strength training, deadlift, bench press, strongman style. I've never been a big weights fan. I've never been a big fan of working out. I just hate it. I like doing exercises. I like going to jujitsu class and doing it out and doing an activity that will physically build me up. I like doing that. I'll go out and play basketball, football, street hockey game. Like, I'll give it a go. Soccer, I've barely done it, but I'll give it a go. But, like, actual just straight working out, I hate it. But I have been doing it here, because really there aren't any other options. So I've been doing strength training. I've been doing regular. I'm using a bowling ball with the handle thing because it's the only thing of weight that I have. I've been doing dumbbell curls called half skull crushers. You're like half off the bench or half off the bed, and you take it like this and you just up and down. I've been doing that. I've been doing some side bends. I take the ball also. Back off the ground, feet off the ground, and then doing that left-right, you know, with the medicine ball kind of deal. And then I've been doing, I hold it in front, so it's not like above or anything here like this, but I've been doing squats with it, and then heel lifts with it. So that's basically all of my workout. I haven't been able to increase the weight, but I've been able to increase the reps. Like, I started at 10 with the curls. I'm up to 13. That's going really slow. I was at 15 of the half skull crushers. Now I'm up to 20. The side bends, I was at 15. Now I'm up to 20. The medicine ball left right things, I started at 10. I just got up to 20. Squats, I started at 25. I'm up to 40 now, and actually they're about ready to go up another 5. The heel lifts, I started at 20, and now I'm up to 30. So it's like I could only increase the reps, but I can't increase the weight. And I really want to increase the weight because the workouts are getting longer and longer, and the time to commit to it is getting a little bit harder. You know who my sensei is. Thank you, Donut. Thank you. We need to go karaoke again some point. Maybe in some other lifetime. El Chocolo is illegal in 42 states. Well, is it illegal in the state Donut's in? Is it illegal on the East Coast? I'm such a dad. I know I am. Zombies punch them. When are the zombies scheduled? I don't know when the zombies are scheduled, and I hope never. Well, I'm not sure if I can show you. My son made bacon spam fried rice. That's what it is right here. Hold on. Not too much salt. Good. Yes, sorry, that is my phone. Somebody is sending text messages. I'm gonna move my phone off over here. Yeah, I hate working out. Yeah, I mean, if it's a fun activity, yes. But if it's like working out, kill me. Alright, I think I've caught up with the chat. I'm probably way out of practice now. It confuses so much. I'm sorry. It's rare that I get text messages or anything. Like, it just doesn't happen. Aw, jeez. Whew. I shouldn't look at the chat. I mean, I want to look at the chat. This is just practice. Okay, that's a fuck up. That's okay. We're gonna get this pipe jump. Ah, I spoke too soon. Nope, didn't get that pipe jump. I do want to go back, to jiu-jitsu. I can't wait. It'll just, I mean, I want to do anything. I think all of us feel that way, like, but I want to go back to jiu-jitsu. It also might be my time since I've secretly been working out. See, I was able to step on all of them. You guys saw that? There's probably the right kind of pixel where I need to jump to make that happen. You have to land on the right side of it, right? Let's go see another stage. Even though I haven't practiced this stage all that much. Whoa. What's up, game? Alright, it's coming. There it is. Except that messed up. This jump I want to practice. Because you got to jump on the step. Up and under. Step, jump, 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 jump. Nope. Is it third step? No, second step. Is it? Okay, full jump. So I need second step, full jump, and out. Ooh, look at that! That feels good! That feels real good! Oh, look at that! Ah. Oh, well. Oh, well, well. There's a hole I could jump down in, so I gotta be careful about that. Alright, I like to say I got that jump pretty good. I have practiced it a little bit, but it finally came together, I guess. Perfect. Guys, want to see a hole in one? Whee! It's a full jump, so you can't full jump. If you go full speed, you can't full jump. It sends you in the hole. So just any other jump, and you're good. Oh, well, I fucked that up. I fucked up. This is dangerous. I don't like it here. Oh my god! I'm not gonna work on that corner pipe jump. Oh. Oh, I save state. Okay, I'm gonna die. Just set my save states. Because I accidentally save stated instead of loading. I need to remember for the paratroopers, you go under the first one and out between the middle of 2 and 3. Hole in 1%. Get that on the Wii Golf. All shots, hole in 1. If not, the run ends. I messed all of that up. Nailed it. Did it. It's not how I expected to do it. I fucked that up somewhere. Why did I full jump? why I went down there, because I'm an idiot. What is the first thing everybody's gonna, I want to ask you guys, what is the first thing you want to do when the pandemic's over? Or when you feel like it's safe to go out, again. If you feel like when enough is vaccinated, when you have the vaccine, whatever it may be, if it's a time limit. I celebrate my survival by going to McDonald's, getting 20-piece nugget meal. Nice. I respect that. I'll admit, it's not that I haven't gotten fast food during this pandemic, but we're talking outside food is like rare, like maybe once every 2 months I go and get food from outside. I know some people haven't, just they've done zero outside food, and I respect that, because, you know, there's a difference between 0% and any percent. You do once every other week. Used to be every Sunday, yeah. I mean, I used to go get outside food twice a week. Just like, I don't feel like cooking today. Fuck it. I have a coupon for 2-for-1 deal at Wendy's. Let's go. You know? Close. That almost was really good. Faithy is gonna have roadkill rare. God, I would kill for a steak. Like, I'm not sure how much of a grocery shopper. I need to go under and over. I keep forgetting. I just want to jump when I see that first Goomba. See, under, over. That felt good. I would love a good steak, but red meat prices have gone way the fuck up. And it's been, I haven't had steak in a while. So everything is mostly chicken and pork. I will do ground beef, because I could buy a packet for what I consider a reasonable price. You know, 3 pounds of something for like $12. So I break it up to a pound each, throw it to the freezer. Then I'm like thinking in my mind, alright, 3 pounds broken up 3 times, $12. Like, okay, that's $4. That's, you know, that's $4 a meal. And between me and him, alright, so that's $2. And if there's like leftovers, which there usually are for one more meal of it, like $1, like, okay, I'm good with that. Like, I can justify that. And I like my steak medium rare. I'm a medium rare steak kind of guy. Medium's cool. Medium's cool. Medium well, nah. Now it's like, that's too much. That's too much. And especially well done, forget it. Give me I'll look towards something else. Everybody has their own way of eating it, and it's absolutely alright. Under, over. And jump! Jump! Anything well in the steak is blasphemy. I agree. I have to admit, the blue rare steak people, they are some savages. I ain't hating on them, but that definitely ain't for me. You know. Darn it. Fish has also gotten expensive. Like, salmon that used to cost like $8 is like $11 now. Like, fuck. Ask my first ask my steak for its name. Ah, boo. What kind of speedrunner is this? Boo! When the pandemic is over, the first thing I do, I might have said this before, but the first thing I do is I go to a bar and I shoot some pool. Like, I'm dying to do something, and shooting pool is on that list. I was participating in, it's just a citywide billiard league, and we're in middle of the season, and we canceled a week because of the pandemic, and then it was canceled, so the season never ended. And I'm really sad. I wonder if I'll ever get my trophy. I had a 8-ball run. There's a break and run, and then there's a run. Break and run is if you break and then you run the table. It's a break and run. An 8-ball run is when they break, and then under your first turn, you run all the balls. That's called an 8-ball run. And I got one of those last season. And you get a trophy for whenever you do one or the other, or both. But I don't know if I'll get that trophy. In fact, hold on. I mean, it's just the league in the city that I'm in. But, oh, it has my name and everything. Oh, well, whatever. Okay, I'll try not to show my name. But, not that it matters, but I'm just good internet practice. This is the trophy that I got for, see, I'm not sure if you could see it. Oh, if it says table run, and it has week 13, 2017, interbar pool league. Oh no, I'm holding it too high. How about there? Just put some tape and put red tape. But that would take extra work that I don't have right now. But I would supposedly get a trophy for that for 2019 league? Yeah, 2019 league. But I don't know. But I don't know anymore because of this pandemic. It's okay. I have done it, and I know that I've done it, which is the important part for me. That didn't jump. Yeah, but I'm lazy. You know that. Maybe you don't know that. Zero knows that. I'm lazy. Put name tape on it and stuff like that. Oh, I missed that jump. That was kind of sloppy, but better. Oh no! Bullet bill glitch. Here we go. I think I missed. Used to play pool a lot. I played a lot of pool. I played a lot with my father and my brother. I'm gonna load. I'm still gonna practice this a couple more times. it was something that we did once a week or 3 times a month. Was go out and shoot pool. Ever since I was 10 years old, so for the last 25 years, I've been shooting pool. And it was, you know, it's fun. Love the game. Love doing it. My dad met my stepmother, and they went out and shot pool. They used to shoot pool in San Francisco, the Great Entertainer. Wonderful place. It hasn't been around for years. Really love that place. That was a sick-ass pool hall. They also had sick-ass arcades, too. So it was a double bonus for me. I was in heaven. And then, I turned 22, because when I turned 21, I was with Donuts, and I was going to the clubs, going to the karaoke bars, and doing all that stuff at 21. So when I was 22, me and my friends, we started going to bars, and it didn't dawn upon me, but bars have pool tables. Like, no shit. So, oh shit, I get to play some pool. And the very first night I was out, shooting pool, I go to play on the table, and I start putting quarters in, and it was like this old lady came up and said, "Excuse me, this is my table." I was like, "Oh, I'm sorry, my bad." She's all, "No, you played me for it." And I was like, "Oh, sweet, it's like fighting games. You put your quarters up, waiting for your turn next on the fighting game. Like, I get it, I'm down, right?" And that night, I ran into some old friends that, you know, of high school and happened to be around and all that, and I held the pool table from 9 p.m. when I got there to when I gave it up at midnight. It was midnight, and that's like, I'm done. I'm gonna get ready to go home. I'd already stopped drinking a while ago. And I was like, I beat someone. I was like, "Here's your table. I gotta go home. I'm done." You know, like, I did not lose at all. And it was like, whoa, sweet. Oh shit. And oh, you can just stand still. And I'll talk about later, because the friend that I met and other friends, he learned something that changed my life for forever. Let me catch up with chat and make sure I don't fall behind on that again. Laziness should be an Olympic sport. You know what? I am not professional at that either. People are better at that than me. Used to have one at home. It's weird how good you get at it if you have nothing else to do. Yeah, you know what? If you keep doing stuff, you get better at it. We used to have one at home too, but we didn't have a big enough space for it. You need a lot of space for a pool table. A surprising amount of space. Otherwise, you get caught up against the wall. You just don't have enough space. It's hard. It's really hard. Funny pool story, I was breaking during the game and I can't explain how it happened, but the cue slips out of my hand, somehow bounced back into my face. I'm not sure, but I'm gonna guess the hand you had to break with, if it was a closed bridge, when you shot, and most of the time when people shoot, their stick goes up. It probably slipped out of your finger or something that came and hit you in the face. If it's an open bridge, it's a little bit harder to do because there's no resistance. But maybe the butt hit the table somewhere on the bottom, so it came up and hit you in the face. I mean, of course, it's hard to say when it's out there, but you slipped out and bounced into your face. You scratched and got bonked. Double whammy. admittedly, in the pool league, there are rules and there are fouls. And fouls are, any foul is ball in hand. Like 9-ball, it's not just behind the kitchen or behind the second dot. Ball in hand is anywhere on the table. But if you foul twice in the same shot, it's just still one foul. So you know, there's no extra penalty because of it. I hate when see people breaking with full power like they're using a shovel. When they're using a shovel, is it like the hop? Like the hop action that they're trying, or the hop thingy? I'm sorry. You can hate me. I have the hop thingy. But I'm a small person. We need to generate power. I don't know what it is. It might be like tennis serve kind of deal where it's like, you know, you want to put everything you have into that damn break, so you do. But there are plenty of people I know that break that don't do the hop thingy. They really don't. So, and usually you want to have the least amount of motion whenever you're striking a cue, because everything is about control. Everything is about control in that game. So, having a hop adds another factor of you not being in control. And I think that's a fact. Even if pros do it, they could train a whole bunch on it, you know, but it's still another thing that adds to you losing control. Twist the pole right before hitting the ball adds a surprising amount of power. Almost probably like bowling. Like, because you have the forward force, but then if you have to spin, you have the spinning force as well, which adds more force into the pins. It's probably a similar concept. Yeah, that's how you break, is twisting the pole. I could never do that, though. I try to, there are ways to control your break, and I was trying to practice it, but, pandemic hit, so the practice is put on hold. But, I want to, there are certain balls that should go somewhere during a break if you do things correctly. So I want to study and practice that. And I imagine twisting the pool stick, because it has spin on it, will affect that. Because it is adding more force. But since from the research that I've done, the geometry of said break should go like this. So it probably won't work if I'm trying to break with precision, and that's really hard to say, to break with precision. So I got practice to do to see where I actually stand or how I understand it. You've learned how to masse the ball? Okay. They use two terms, but they're essentially the same thing. Masse, which is what you see, the big long curve shit. And then there's swerve. And swerve is basically a very light masse. Like, the ball will just enough to bend, like, bend around a quarter of a ball. A ball, you know, the elbow of a ball is in your way. The swerve shot is to get around that kind of stuff. The stuff where you see where that shit's, like, magical, just like, you know, high-level masse shots. You know, that's for show. But a little bit of a swerve, and I've also, just last year, I learned a little bit of a swerve. And I would like to implement it in my game, but I need to practice. Pandemic's not over yet. I also want to learn how to properly jump a cue ball. Just like everybody, in the beginning I did a scoop, which is illegal and dangerous to the table. So I want to learn how to do a proper jump shot one day. But it's not that necessary for me to learn because it's not allowed in my ability league to jump. So I'm not gonna bother all that much with it. Alright, let's go on to the next level. That one actually felt pretty good. Around 60 degrees max, but it's uncontrollable. Jump is dangerous to those who aren't ready. Yeah, a lot of times, like, sometimes you'll stand in a way where, like, you're in the line of shot, and then balls start jumping and flying off the table, and it's like, oh shit, you know. Oh, that didn't work. I don't know how I'm gonna handle 8-3 because I don't know how the randomization of the Hammer Brothers. I'm gonna try to do a back end pipe jump. Put the draw on the ball to back it up. Ooh, back end pipe jump. Go me. Oh, well. Ruin that frame rule. Just in the last 2 years, I've learned to use, the draw, and the forward roll, and the side spin, but the reason why the last 2 years, when I started shooting pool, I got a $25 stick. Some $25 stick that I could call my own, right? And, oh, come on. But when you have a $25 stick, you have a $25 stick. The tip is cheap, hard, stick. It's, it was lightweight, basic bitch stick, right? But it was mine. I used that for 10, 11, 12 years. Never changed the tip or anything like that. That shit was, you know, way out of shape. That shit needed a tune-up, an oil change, you know, needed its tire pressure check, the whole fucking works. And why am I missing the jump there? And, I finally got myself a real stick. What'd I spend? $250 on a Q-Tech stick. It's, instead of the 16 ounce that I was using, I went heavier. I went 21 ounce. Heavier because instead of putting more power into it yourself, I thought I fell in the hole. Instead of putting more power into it yourself, the, you have the stick and the weight do the power for you. I also got a soft tip for it, and almost like tires and in racing, softer tires grip better, but they wear out faster. So they're higher maintenance, they'll wear out quicker, but they have better performance. So I got a soft tip, I got a soft tip stick. So now that I actually have proper equipment, I also got a proper shaper. You want the tip to be a rounded shape, but in two specific shapes. One's a nickel and one's a dime. A dime has a shorter circumference than a nickel. And I think is universally preferred, at least as your shooting stick, to be in the shape of a dime. Because of the shape and geometry and physics, you get more ball surface, Q-tip to ball surface on a dime shape than you do a nickel. It maximizes it. I'm sure if there was another shape that would have actually been better, we would have that already. But since I've gotten it, I've actually started to learn how to use English into the ball and try to control it, you know. So yeah, now I'm doing some of these spins and forward rolls and side spins and combination of all of them. I finally started doing it. So I'm just starting to get my English game in my pool. For 10 years, I just controlled everything with tempo and pace. That's how I controlled everything. And certain things were impossible because I'm trying to do it not in all the ways possible to achieve something. So I was restrained, but I worked around it, and it's a backpipe jump. I don't know why I'm doing fronts. So I was doing but hitting a ball and having it roll backwards, you know, like, or like when you hit it and it has like that like a tire peeling out, where it just you know, it's so fucking cool. It's so fucking cool. Like, it looks dope. It makes you feel pro. Right, Faithfully? It feels good, don't it? Having a heavier one for braking and a lighter one for queuing. Now, I could be wrong, but I think, honestly, professionals, use whatever you're comfortable with, please. Don't let me change your mind. I think professionals use a lighter cue to brake and a heavier one to stroke with. But I could be wrong, and it's just personal preference. I do know that braking cues have a harder tip, while the stroking cue has a softer tip. Well, I got through that. Let's see if I can get through that again. Hit everything with it. Play with my friends. I gave myself a handicap to hit everything with at least 2 bounces. For multiple reasons, I'm a right-handed shooter. But I've learned how to shoot with my left hand, mostly because there are some angles on the table where it's hard to shoot with your if you're right hand and you would need a bridge, or you have to overreach like unnecessarily, or it's very awkward. It's not good, right? If you learn how to shoot with your other hand, it makes those shots a million times easier. So I've learned to shoot with my other hand, and I can basically do almost anything. The only something happened with my controller. The only thing that I can't do with my left hand is bridge over a ball, and you know, you got one ball here, bridge over it and try to stroke it. I cannot do that on my non-dominant side. It's the only thing I can't do. A lot of people shoot behind the back, and I started off learning how to shoot behind the back, but not all shots. Like, if you need to shoot, if you're looking at the table and you need to shoot in the upper left corner pocket, and both balls are close to the upper left pocket, but the cue ball's kind of like, you know, one diamond of the short rail, kind of. It's kind of like in the middle, but further off the center, away from you. So but you have to shoot it from the right side. behind the back doesn't work. So, you know, you're not going to shoot behind the back like that. So that's when you got to shoot left-handed. Usually against the rail is where the behind the back stuff comes out. I learned to shoot that with my left hand as well, but I'll do behind the back if for some reason I feel like it. And I can only shoot straight with the left-handed shot. And of course, over long distances, the accuracy gets worse. You know, a lot worse. It is sufficient, but that's it. Like, it's not good. You know, it's mostly to reach for the spots that I have a hard time reaching for whatever reason. I was so close to finishing the level. That was the perfect level right there. And I just like, yeah, fall off at the end. Jump! Okay, well, no, I made it. I'm sure you heard me click a million times. You're tall, you can reach more than half the table. Because I'm short and because of angles, I have one leg up on the table. I mean, it was very common with certain shots, and it just be like, oh, J-Pop's gonna hump the table. It's like, I gotta do it. How else am I gonna reach the shot? So, I'll be bumping and grinding that table. Now that I shoot left-handed shots, I need it far less. Since I'm also better, my positioning is better, so I need to do it far less. But sometimes you can't help it. Gotta hump the table. No. If you're tall, yeah, I mean, must be nice being tall. I've always been short, as if, you know, you hadn't learned from my wrestling stories already. But I'm gonna save. Oh, you a funny guy. Good joke. What are you stealing all the good oxygen up there for, huh? Ah! Let's see if I can cut this turnaround room a little bit closer. That's a good turnaround room. Get all the ultraviolet ray, Oh, my butt touched the bottom of that. How do I handle this? That jump, because the Goombas mess me up. I think I have to jump the middle Goomba? Or like that. That works too. Please take all the UV rays for me. My skin is delicate. It's not, but let's just say that it is. I don't want you to get all the UV rays. Wear your sunscreen when necessary. Wear a hat, sun umbrella. I don't want nobody actually getting hurt. But for the purposes of this joke, take them. Take them all. Corner pipe jump. Oh, okay. Nope. Fail. Oh, that's a bad turnaround move. I messed that up big time. Yeah, I keep messing up the water room. I know I'm supposed to go under. I'm just like not concentrating. Half looking at chat. So I can blame you guys. I thought I jumped. Apparently I didn't. Oh, why don't you gotta... when I also warm up now, I warm up left-handed for 2 reasons. I feel like, you know, if I'm doing all the basic mechanics right, I'm able to do it with my left hand. It's kind of like alright, it helps me start dialing in my stroke. So when I warm up left-handed. And there was one funny time where, the, opponents, they kind of made a small jab at me, because I was shooting left-handed. And I was like, yo, it's the only left-handed shooter here. Yeah, we're all right-handed shooters here. And they were making kind of a joke. So, I was in my left-handed stance, so I got up, switched to right-handed, looked up at them, and then I stroked it super hard, and I like drew the ball back and made it do a whole bunch of stuff. And then, one of the guys was like, oh shit. Like, the left side was just me warming up. Right side's my actual dominant hand. Freaked him out. We had a match, and we actually both played really poorly that game. But he played really bad. I think he was ultra nervous. Because I kind of shown what I could do. And, kind of, I got him in a gotcha moment. So that was fun. Snooker, God, those tables are huge. Pipe jump. Aww. Wall jump, pipe jump. Those snooker tables are huge. I would like to actually play on a snooker table. The most that I've done is play on a professional size table. I messed that up. I did the first part correctly, though. I played on a professional size table. Like, that shit is long distance. I played pretty well on it. It used to be this guy, Carlos something. Place called Carlos Pools. And, former professional pool player. And like, aw, that's not enough. And biggest pool tables I've ever played on. Nicest pool tables I've ever played on. I'll never be able to play on anything that good again. Ah, a little too early. Also, the cue is a smaller tip, ball same size as the rest. And they're all cue balls the same? Wait, white balls the same as the rest and all are smaller. So, white balls the same as all the red and the other color balls, but all the balls are smaller than standard balls? Is that what you're saying? Is that how it is in snooker? Holy crap. Okay, but that actually makes a lot more sense. Now I know why when you watch some of the pro snookers, how they like hit and draw the ball back, because that's a long table. They draw it back like a million fucking years. Because the balls are lighter, you're able to do that. It's actually really hard in my pool league because it's a bar league. The bar balls, or because of how, you know, the table needs to eject out the cue ball's bigger, which makes it harder to control and do all that kind of stuff. But, so it's easier to have the power necessary to do all the big draws and angles and things like that. But that's true, when you have small balls like that, if you miss by a little, you're missing by a lot. Huh, that was pretty good. It's snooker you don't break with power. Yeah, but it's not the break. That, it's... Because, you want to hit a red ball, and then you want to hit a point ball. And since the table is so big, sometimes they have to go down 3 rails, which is like 20 feet worth of table that they need to spin the ball on. That's when they do their big power shots, is maneuvers like that. But in the break, they do a very minimalistic break. As to not break up the balls, it's closer to when you play games like One Pocket. You have the clump all cluttered together, and it becomes this big old chess match of trying to break the balls out so you can score, but make sure that they can't score. It's a remarkable game. There actually is a break rule in my pool league. The rule is that minimum 3 balls must touch a rail after contact. So, sometimes for very, very, very strong opponents, I've done the minimum break, a really soft break, just to qualify under that. Just to qualify under that, so that, at least the table clumped up. So that, the better shooter can't run out on me. It gives me more chances. I've done that to better shooters. And there are some people who don't like that break. And I'll do the break on them because I know it pisses them off. It's like, no, we get to play this ugly ass game. Have fun. There was also, when it comes to breaking, if there's a scratch on the break or an illegal break, right? 3 balls don't touch a rail afterwards. The opponent has 3 options. Now, the first 2 options usually get picked, but usually one more than the other. One option is if, that's 8 ball. That's 8 ball, and that's the game that I play. It's 8 ball. There's solids and stripes, 7 of them. You finish one side, whichever your side is, and then you finish the 8 ball, which is the end of the game. And that's the game that I play in my league. I have played the other games, but like, you know. No, the rule is that if you hit the black ball in on the break, no matter how, you win. You can sink as many balls as you want, as long as the black is one of them, and as long as the white is not one of them. If you make the black and the white, you lose. Aw, that was my fault. But in this breaking rule, if it's an illegal or non-qualified break, the opponent has one of 3 options. The most common option that is picked is that the opponent, he chooses, or they choose to break, and then the opponents rack the ball, or the one who gets to choose says that they get to try the break again, and their team racks, because his opposite team racks. So the one who gets to decide, he can decide who's to break, and the other team will rack accordingly. The third option, which is what nobody does, but I do, is that you play the table as it is. Um, it's like, it's fine, the opponent takes his turn and plays on that break. And, I'm the only one that I know that will choose and has chosen that option. There was a really good pool player. She miscued and barely hit the stack of balls, and there was some confusion as to what I wanted. I was like, we'll leave the balls, I'm gonna play it like this. And they were confused, and I was like, no, we're gonna play the balls like this. I gotta figure out how to get up on that. Yeah. I play it out, and since I've practiced that style, I won that game pretty handedly. People here make up rules up from bar to bar. It's like, I'll at least try to get a couple of the basics. Like, it's like, just bar rules. I'm like, so we doing slop or semi-slop? Like, give me that at least. Some people's like, slop is cool. It's like, alright, that's the type of game we're playing. No problem. I'll play any game. I don't care. Just as long as we're kind of clear. Sometimes they come up and it's like, what kind of rules we playing? League rules? I'm like, okay. You got it. Like, there are two cities and it's like, this league, this city, or that city. They're both really close. I just kind of want to know. So if something catches me off guard, I can ask about it. Okay. Let me reset the machine. I ignore if the white ball is on the ramp. I only do that for miniature golf. At my golf land equivalent. Oh, you get to put it a little off the wall, I haven't heard that in a long time. Not for pool. That doesn't happen at a bar. Not in this area. Have I ever had an 8-ball break? I think I have. I want to say like twice ever in my lifetime. It's not much. It's all essentially luck. Wait till no one's looking and slip one of my balls into the pocket. You know what? You know what they say? If you're not cheating, you're not trying. I just looked up and saw you do it. Right there. Oh. And it's a game. It's meant for fun. You know what? I have to show this off. Alright. Here's my pool bag. It's got a couple sticks in it. Nothing all that major. But in my league, there are rules and people take it seriously. Like, really, really seriously. And I get it. I love the seriousness. I love the competition myself. But, like, some of these people, they take it way too far. Way too far. And that, to remind myself of why I'm playing it, I put this to laugh at how serious the league is. Let's see if I can get up there. Alright. Oh, it's backwards. You can't read it because I have the thing backwards. If you can read, it says almost ESPN. You'll have to read it backwards. Flip the video, flip the VOD or something. It's like, if you want to be that good, go on ESPN. We're a damn bar league in the city that I'm in. Relax. That's how I feel. Because people want to get all uppity on the rules and this, that, and the other. And I'll tell you what. I got a rule changed in the league because no one liked it, and I agree. I agree the rules should have been taken out. But there was one playoff game. I was on a team and we made the playoffs. There was a stupid rule. There's the legal hit in the league. Where you have to hit one of your own balls first, and then any ball afterwards needs to hit a rail. You can't hit the rail first and then a ball. Doesn't count. You have to hit. You can hit a rail, hit your ball, then hit a rail, but it has to go in the order. Hit the ball, hit a rail. Any ball hits a rail or drops into the pocket afterwards. That's the rule for illegal hits. Otherwise, it's a foul. The rule is that on the 8-ball, you can call a safety, and either you hit the ball and a ball hits the rail, or you send the cue ball down to the furthest rail from the 8-ball. That was the rule. So I didn't have to hit the 8-ball at all. I could just send the cue ball down to that rail and hit it, and it was a legal safety shot. All I had to do was call safety, right? I saw the situation. The situation was shitty. Shit-tay. I looked at the situation, and I was like, Captain, get the rule book. Because I knew what was going to go down. I did it. I sent the ball. 8 balls over here. Cue ball somewhere down here. I sent it away to the far end of the rail. They called the foul. It's like, nope, it is in the rule book. Right? And the opposing team got way upset. Way upset. They didn't want to look at the rule book. They didn't want, like, he had the rules, and everything. They didn't want to hear it. And I agree. It's a stupid rule. It was a stupid rule, but it was in the rule book. And you know what? I'm the only one who reads the damn rule book. And I know that. So that's why everybody gets all upset. The most common thing that people make a mistake of is what I try to explain. You cannot hit a rail and then a ball and it's a legal shot. That's not a legal shot. It must hit the ball, then a ball touches a rail. It's the most common mistake. Even to this day, it is the most common mistake. I've had arguments over about it with opponents, with teammates. They don't like it. They don't get it. And when people are yelling, they don't want to listen to me, And people tell me why I have almost ESPN. Like, look, people want to take this shit seriously, and yet nobody wants to really read the rule book. I read the rule book every year. They've taken out all of the anomalies, and they smoothed out some stuff, so stuff like that doesn't happen again. But that rule got taken out the year I executed it. The next year after I executed it was no longer in the rule book. I got that rule removed. It's a stupid rule. I agree it's a stupid rule, but nobody knew it but me. But people take their pool a little too seriously, and they need to go on ESPN. Like, if they want to play at that level. Otherwise, they can relax. We're a league in a fucking bar in a fucking city. That's it. Ain't no San Francisco. Ain't no Los Angeles. Ain't no Las Vegas. But people can't remember the position of 15 balls if you're cheating. Most people, anybody. That's why when you're playing pool, like, pay attention. You should always have your eyes on the table so stuff like that doesn't happen. I've seen stuff happen and arguments and this, that, and the other. But, like, most of the time if you're watching, it's hard to get away with stuff. You make a noise that sounds like me taking a shot. Best game I ever lost was against a friend who was so hammered he got lucky in a shot while falling to the ground losing his balance. I've seen and heard that story before. I think that's a really universal story. Someone is so drunk and they get it, but then they're falling over. They're so hammered. It's crazy. You can get lucky and have it happen. Absolutely. All right. For the next hour or so, I'm going to get some speedrun attempts in. When he plays to he's drunk, he's 10 down in pool. Sober, he's 15 Q at best. One of my friends in Overwatch, it is Hanzo, but like when he's drunk, his Hanzo's fucking like mid diamond level, you know, not masters, you know, not super high diamond, but like mid diamond. When he's sober, man, his Hanzo is like gold. So he needs certain heroes. He's better when drinking. Other heroes, he's better when he's not drinking. So it depends. We're gonna get some attempts in. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, go. We can go ahead and keep chatting. I'm gonna just throw in some attempts here just because. See if the fruits of my practice kind of rear its head. Of course, you know. Need 2 beers for best go. You become bolder, and that is true. A little bit of alcohol, because I'm reserved and timid. I'm very safe defensive play all the time. Oh, I got fireworks, because who needs frames? And I wanted to attack more. But you know, I'm a double-digit Q. Let's see if this corner pipe jump works. Oh, I failed. I want to get a little bit more aggressive in my go game. Of course, I'm not doing that right now. I want to attack better. It's not that I never attack, but I feel like there's some opportunities where I get pushed around and I miss it. And in fact, in Jiu-Jitsu, Sensei, he tells me, that I need to learn to attack more, and I understand why, and we've talked about it, but I do a lot of, baits and counters. That's been my game, and mostly because of my wrestling background, because since I was so small, the only way I could get a move on somebody was by, bait and countering them. But he wants me to learn how to attack. So I get what he means, and so I'm trying. Oh, I got troll blocked, but the not troll block. There's a bug where you can go up over the ceiling and just skip the whole level. Yeah, that's 1-2 and 4-2 right here, if you really want to. Since I've died twice, I might as well just show it off. Because this runs over. I'm not getting no PB off this one, so it's okay. But you just have to find your way up here. And then you usually get the warp zone pipes. Now, I haven't seen 5-1 in like forever. Like since my youth, since I don't go to this stage. It's one of the coolest tricks that we all learned in our youth. Oh, there we go. 3, 2, 1. Get a couple, what were we drinking there, Donut? Cosmos? It wasn't Cosmos. What were we drinking? Get a couple of those in me, and I like to dance. Alright, we're going for the corner pipe jump. Oh, okay, well, we got the first half of it. Gotta work on that second half, but that's okay. Should be a time. Oh, well, we lost time. How? Maybe I had a bad split. I don't know. Aw, boo. I like the billiard league that I'm in. You pay like $25 for the whole season, and once a week you get a free drink. So practically pays for itself. I run off and I hit that on purpose because it sets my timing up for this. I did practice the wrong warp, but I don't think it's speedrun ready yet. Oh, I missed that. And I missed that. All the time loss. That felt like such an unnecessary death. This one I pipe jump. Jump. One more pipe jump. Let's get this right. But Buzzy Beetle. Dude, practice paid off. That felt great. Good night, Faithy. Have a good one. Oh, I didn't pay attention. I was reading chat. Gamba, I blame you. Under, over. Alright, alright, alright. Look at that. Suck less. Val suck less. No, you're underneath. You suck. Ah, I tried to do something fancy to try to save time. I should just do that. Oh no, you're up there! Run! You know what? If we get a run to finish, score. Score. Fuck. Fuck. nice to see some of the practice paid off, though. I nailed some of these jumps. I need to do it without dying. I still need to finish the run. But still, practice is getting us there. 3, 2, 1, go. Whoop. We'll see if it was just a one-time thing and I blew it, or if I'm actually getting better. We shall see. Ah! Thing is, my 540 is a really good run. Like, I need to do everything that I'm practicing and not die. And of course, the tricks that I'm doing, everything is much more dangerous. We can kill this run. I'm gonna just die. 3, 2, 1, and go. Come on, jump. And jump. And jump. Okay. Optimal. Almost optimal. I actually held back on a frame. Oh, come on. Come on. Controller, come on. Why you gotta do that to me for, bruh? I don't know how my 1-2 split is that good. I've never been able to hit that until now. That doesn't feel right. I wonder if I have a bad split or time in there or something. I might have like a early or a late ending split right here. See, this should go faster because I'm going this route now. Unless I fuck it up, which I did, so now who knows. Get in there. This is a pipe jump. Over. Aww, I landed in between. Well, whatever. Let's see if I can corner pipe jump this. I keep forgetting that one. I don't know why. Alright, alright. Success. getting up the damn steps apparently is hard. I gotta figure out how to maneuver that better. That's okay. Goomba said nom 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 nom. Goombas just need love too. And I messed up. I got away with it, but I messed up. Oh, boo. I disagree with that one. Yay, no kink shaming. They like to get stepped on. That's what they want. Mario hole-in-one % achieved. We did it. Three, two, one, go. They're always horny on the main. Ah! We're approaching attempt 69. Quick, ideas for what to do for attempt 69, because I only get one of these in my lifetime. Hole in 1%. Oh, it's bad. I did that all wrong. Pipe jump. Come on. Ah! I wanted that one. That one I wanted. Ah, boo, that one was bad. Can I get the extra life here? Nope, I guess not. Alright, we're just gonna try to finish. Let's just try to get a finish under our belt, you know, baby steps. So I'm gonna take this star. We're doing old strats. Baby strats. Baby J-pop speedrunner strats. And just for the record, we're only up to toddler right now. Oh, that's a mistake. Wah, wah. Three, two, one, and go. For the record, I probably have another 30 minutes left in me to do this. It could be a little bit shorter. It could go longer depending how close some of these runs are, you know. No womps? You saw no womps on that screen, and I still got owned? Ah. The good news is, all the practice that I've been doing, because I've done tons of practice off screen as well. This is just the latest practice everybody's been watching. I have gotten this corner pipe jump more than before, which is good. Oh, but you can't get it after you die. Of course, getting a corner pipe jump with the rest being a flawless run, it's a lot to ask out of me, you know. Even this short, God, and I'm doing a short 5-minute run. 8 minutes if, you know, if you're non-high level. Man, but some of them that do the warpless, that's like a 20-minute run. To be strong for that long of a run. Freaking amazing. Ah, that sucked. Climb up, asshole. Oh, jump too short. That's such a tight jump window. Pipe jump coming up. I say it out loud to remind myself. Nailed it. Got it. Glad I did it. Now this is a pipe jump. I'm saying, here we go in my mind, and I step on the Goomba. It's like a freaking throw. And I hit the back lip of that. Alright. We have to make this memorable. Attempt 69. 3, 2, 1. We have to make this one magical. This is where all the magic has to happen. All the practice has led up to this. My one and only 69 run. No! 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 Come on! Come on! Come on! Run 69. I was trying not to say anything to not jinx it. We could do this. But it's 69! Come on! Come on! $69 is very nice. I wanted it to be very nice. Look at all that green. It was such a perfect run up until 8-1. Alright, I guess we'll go on to number 70. 3, 2, 1, go. Here we go. Just as fulfilling. You know, Shimmy, something you gotta find the right partner. And then 69 is a wonderful thing. You gotta... I'll stop now. No, I won't. It needs to be done together. Oh, okay. Pivot point. So I even got the back part of that pipe in the 69 run. Oh well. Oh, I have problems with that runoff jump. I want to hit this jump. I really do. I really do, because I can't. I'm getting really good at the front end of these corner pipe jumps. Maybe I gotta practice the back end. Well, that one I blanked out because I was talking. Darn it. I guess that's the part that I need to practice. Because I've got a lot of the corner pipe jumps up until this point. I'm pretty proud of that. But that one, it should be easier because it's really set. Like there's little room for error because of the Goombas in front. It should be easier to pull off. But I'm having trouble with it. Well, I wonder what my brother is going to stream today. I mean, we know sort of what he's going to stream. His 30-minute games. But what games has he decided? Nobody knows. My brother could keep it secret. He won't tell nobody nothing. Oh, Donut, are you still there? Wonder if Donut's still there. Not text her. Don't think so. Ah. Donut can keep a secret too. What she can't keep is her laughter while singing karaoke. She laughs a lot when singing songs. I don't know why, but she does. You know, for the 69 run, I was gonna like try to do the wrong warp, but then when the times were all so good, I was like, no, maybe this road will make it to the end, and like 69 will be beautiful, and I can say a whole bunch of shit, but no, 69 was not meant to be. Aww. That one I felt wrong. That one felt good. No, that one felt bad. That one I deserved to die. That one felt bad. Darn it, I gotta practice 8-1. I'm pretty good up to before. Of course, I actually didn't get the 1-2 this time. I need lots of practice still. Three, 2, 1, go. Does anybody have any cooking ideas I can give to my little Iron Chef to learn how to make? Because, we expand his cooking by practice and by trying out stuff. And, you know, I'm running out of ideas. He makes the pizza dough now for us, so we make homemade pizzas. That jump sucked. That jump sucked too. I mean, this fried rice is simple. We have this curry stew like thing that we like making. He makes some really good chicken parmigiana. And crash. Three, two, 1, 1.5, 1 3/4, go. My son wants to be a chef, but he's about a year now outgrown my cooking skills. My cooking skills are growing alongside his, but like, I say his knife work is far better than mine now. And you know, he's cooking, he's in charge of the kitchen. That's he's putting in all the hard work for it. Come on, jump. Yes, yes, yes! And I just try to make an environment... Oh, boo. Terrible turnaround. I just try to make an environment, worthy. No, just to make an environment for him to do stuff in. I'm running out of ideas. Or things. One of the things I came up with was, he's learned how to break down lay quarters. Because you don't buy stuff cut up, right? You have to do it yourself, at least to a certain extent. So, he's learned how to debone and deskin lay quarters. We need to do breasts and full chickens next. But, we started baking pizza dough. Mostly because the baking... we want to eventually make our own ramen noodles and make totally legit ramen all across the board. So we'll start with basic pizza dough. Just to get some experience with the baking and things like that, because we don't do much of that. So any food ideas or tactics or something with some sort of focal point? Maybe to help give some direction to where we could next train his skills. Maybe we could do 2 small jumps instead of 1 large one. Might be easier. I have to think about that. That one felt good. I felt robbed on that one. That one, I guess I was bad. Fuck. God, I don't know how speedrunners could do this for hours and hours and hours. Three, 2, 1, go. It kind of sucks I haven't had a run make it to the end. Like, I think it's a little disappointing if you don't see a run make it to the end. Or, like, deep. But I guess, I don't know. I've never really watched... I've watched end results of speedrunners, but not sitting there watching them speed run a game. I have a couple times, but not all that much. How do the runs usually go? Are there a lot of resets, like, just like mine? You know? At higher level, of course. But, you know, it's like, they don't hit the flagpole glitch, so it's time to reset. You know, is it everything like that? And I would imagine every single death, it's like, nope, alright. Can't take a death, because they're at that point. I don't know, maybe I should watch one time. I have watched Arcus, but he's like super casual about it. So I don't really know. RPG rando speedruns, but there are resets. I don't know, I guess it just feels weird because I know with those guys, if they wanted to, they could finish the game on command at any time. It doesn't have to be super fast. They can get done under 7 minutes every time. Like, that's not even a question. You know, well, for me, it is a question of if I finish or not. I thought about that late, but maybe 2 small jumps. Hole in 1%, there we go. I did it backwards. Nailed it. Oh, boo. Boo, J-pop sucks. K-pop's better than J-pop. Boo. Oh, yeah. There's probably a speedrunner named K-pop out there and just kicking my ass right now. Finally did it. Fireworks, because we're cool like that. And I go under because I started practicing doing it like that, but now I need to go over. Jump onto the second block and come up. 3, 2, 1. Darn it. I gotta figure out the timing of that Goomba because it works when I kick the shell. Oh, that jump was bad. Boo! I'm gonna rub my face into this Goomba. Or Piranha Plant. Three, two, one, go. Close enough. I like blanked out. Oh my god, that was kind of scary going underneath there. Aw, I ruined that. That was a good vine climb. Gold split. I believe that too. The one time I get that and I blow it. No! No! Oh, lies and slander! No! No! And I'm looking up at chat now. Oh. Like, I got the Buzzy Beetle. I got the first Goomba. I thought the third Goomba was, like, guaranteed by that point. No, I guess not. Or unless I screwed up my button controls or something, which is possible, but I don't think so. Darn it. I had the corner part jump and everything. Oh crap, that Piranha Plant came up. Alright, jump on the second block, then up and up, up and out. Oh, I missed the block altogether. I messed that up. I know. 3, 2, 1, go. I feel like I'm getting there. I feel like I'm getting there. I haven't been playing this for too long. You guys ever get that feeling? We've been playing the same level and trying it for so long and you just can't beat it, right? And you get better and better and closer. And then it gets to a point where you've been trying for so long, you just get worse and worse and worse. You're not getting any closer. You're just getting farther away. Maybe when we die, we get a final screen that just says game over. Well, I hope the game restarts, because if it just stays on that screen, that sucks. Aww. Some people get to continue though. Hey, if mine, you know what? Shimmy, tell my brother, when I die, make sure there's a couple quarters, inside my pocket so I can put it into the machine and try again, alright? I want to take a couple quarters with me. Zero would just take him for himself. I'm not gonna have the code on my tombstone. I think someone has. Or at least it's a meme. It's kind of sad that quarters are no longer a thing. One, everything is like freaking $1 now. And they're just... Video games don't use quarters anymore, and they use tokens. Oh, come on, jump button. Oh! I'm supposed to jump over the Goombas and then up and over. Get yourself one of those arcade kits, and anyone who wants to play has to put in quarters. I want to get one of those 1-up arcade machines. I'm a little hesitant about because they're a bit small, right? 3, 2, 1, go. They're a bit small, width-wise, and you also have to buy the standing riser. It does feel a bit cheap that it's like we're not building it to this size, but we have accessories to make it this size. And there are some games that I've wanted, and especially some of the fighting games. Like I've wanted. But I can't justify the cost right now. And to be honest, if you have an arcade machine inside and you have people over, you're like, yeah, I'm gonna charge you money to play this. People aren't gonna pay money for it. Who's gonna have quarters, you know? And if they're your friends, it's kind of a dick move. That was good. If you, get yourself an arcade if you want to do all that stuff. But I want one. A gold split there. Holy shit. charge $1 and they get equivalent of 4 credits. It's charitable donations. You know, I'll put it off as a business write-off. Electricity is a tax write-off. Claim that under your business. You charge like, you get $1 from one person. Claim that in your taxes, and then write off the rest of your electric bill as a business expense. Seems legit. Ah, fuck it. Claim the dollars as charitable donations, but don't tell them that the charity is to the J-Pop Needs Things Foundation. Alright, one last try. Here we go. Oh, wait, I have some of my best. Yeah, sure. Last one. 3, 2, 1, go. We just about hit the 4 o'clock mark. I'm sad that I haven't been able to fully show off the fruits of my labor, especially with whack-ass moves like that. My corner pipe jumping has improved, but God, it still needs more practice. Still needs more practice. But that's okay. A lot more respect to all the speedrunners out there who put in the work and get it done every time. By golly. What they do is amazing. I'm gonna go back to my fake world record no gold percent runs in 7 Saga Randomizer or stuff like that. Which I still enjoy doing, so that's what you get to look forward to for Wednesday still. I'm not sure what I want to do for these Thursday streams. I don't have a series that I want to play. So, I'm kind of like just doing a bunch of these loose games and ideas. But I can't think of anything yet that I want to actually put in here. So I thought for now I'd put in some practice. Some one-day Let's Plays, I guess. More games from my childhood, and I thought about that too. Some of them are a little hard to set up and get right. And I do have a couple more ideas, but like, I'm not sure how interested you guys would be to watch me play SimCity. Oh, well, skipping that one. Yo, I thought of SimCity. I have both SimCity for Super Nintendo and for DOS. They're a little bit different, but I've liked both just the same. Maybe we could do SimCity. But just, you know, eventually, the games of our youth will run out. And the thing is, a lot of the speedruns, you know, Mario is a game from my youth. I want to do more Iron Tank, which is a game from my youth. Pinbot, which is a game from my youth. You know, I'm starting to run out. And then there's some games that are just brutally hard that I'm not sure if it'd be even entertaining at all. And this run's gone to shit. Oh, boo. I guess that's how we end it. Well, I should probably do some of the other, and that's part of the reason why, like, I haven't done a Mario speed run in a minute since I hit the 539. But, like, to improve that time, I mean, as you see with some of them, I'm saving a second, 2-3 seconds with these corner pipe jumps. It's the next step I need to finish a good run, you know. And I could shave off a second here and a second there. But it's like I'm trying to do the pipe jumps as a whole. I've got some success, but there's still more practice, and maybe I'll do something like that, just like practice speed runs with a session at the end to kind of see how it goes. But that'll do it for today's stream. I still have half of this fried rice that my son made me, and I'm gonna eat more fried rice, more than this bowl afterwards because I love to eat. So let me put this up right here. I like to thank everybody for stopping by. Donut, Shimmy, Gamba, Faithly, for stopping by. I don't think my brother came. I don't think On Fire came. I think that is it. I said you right, Gamba. Gamba, Shimmy, Faithly, and Donuts. So, thank you all for stopping by. Thanks to anybody else who's out there. I hope you have a good day, a good night, a good weekend. You know, hopefully a little bit of joy, a little bit of happiness every time you come by here. And just remember, if you come across a loved one, remember to tell them you love them. Okay, everyone? I'll see you all next time. Take it easy.